I've been feeling very pulled to give a general love reading. Um, so we're going to see where this goes, where it takes us. So let's see where this takes us. I've been feeling very pulled, like there's a message here in your love life. So clearly. All right. So far we have the Magician, the Four of Swords, and Three of Pentacles. I am already hearing things coming in, but I feel like your higher self, spirit, God, universe, whatever you believe in, has some more to say. Looking into your own hands. So with the Magician card, I feel like there's something that we have taken into our own hands. That's what I heard with the Magician. Like, we have taken it into our own hands. We don't want to be vulnerable, or just we don't want to give someone that kind of access again, because we probably already have done this. So we kind of took something into our own hands, creating things on our own and just doing it on our own. And I just feel like a lot of independence. Also the Four of Swords. It says Truce at the top. And I just, with that one, along with the Three of Pentacles, is like, I don't want to say we've given up, not given up with love or our current relationship, whatever, take it how it resonates. It's like we haven't given up, but we kind of have laid down and just accepted it. I feel like we lay down and just accepted what's happening within our love life, and we just feel like we can distract ourselves with something. We can distract ourselves from this with something else, and I feel like that's very work related or career related, or whatever is your go-to or your purpose or your whatever, your thing, kind of like distracting yourself, having given up within relationships. And this goes for whether you're in a relationship or you're single. It's kind of like you just accepted it for what it is. And although that can be good, it can also be a little toxic. I mean, the Four of Swords, that this right here, laying on swords, has to be painful, but he's just laying there. He's just laying there. That has to be painful, but he's like, what is what it is. And it's just like, I feel like distraction, just using work as a distraction, getting to work on something else or someone else, and maybe thinking about somebody else, not focusing on the person that you said you were focused on. Okay, so we got playfulness, laughter. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. That's very interesting. Like I said, I feel like there might have been even if you haven't acted on it, there could be like a third party, somebody that you're thinking about, or it could be that person is having eyes for somebody else and not you. Like, that's a problem. And it's like, well, have some fun. Remember what it's like to be together. You guys are distracted, might be distracted. So remember what it's like to do things together. You also got friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So possibly starting over. And that's a pretty picture. Possibly starting over. Playfulness and friendship. It could be possible that it's you're kind of like giving up, laying down and taking it for what it is. Oh, I'm never going to find somebody, so I'm just going to not even care about anything or anybody but myself. Which, okay, fine. Some people find a soulmate within themselves. That's fine. But if you don't feel that deep in yourself, it's more like, oh, well, I just give up. I just give up because it's not working or hasn't worked. Like, I take it into my own hands, whatever. Instead of doing that, possibly building a friendship, and instead of burying yourself in work, working at that friendship or that relationship might be worth it. You also got to look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way, whatever way you're feeling. I'll show the art too. All the art is different. And this was the playfulness. I'm so interested to see what else, our higher selves or our guides, what else they have to say. It's like, and I don't get a bad feel from this. It's very much like we're just all tired. We're all tired, and we can't trust anybody else with our heart and our pains and our problems, so it is what it is. We'll find a distraction, but I feel like there's a, even if you guys have to take a break, I know people don't like that word, but take a break and start over. Start with a friendship. Start with a friendship. Maybe you didn't start that way, or you guys have lost the friendship. All right, picking right off the top. We have the butterfly. Relationships evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Again, I feel like we are just dealing and accepting. When it's like, if you do this the right way and go, it may feel like you're going backwards, but in reality, it might be healthy to take 2 steps backward so that you can jump 5 steps ahead. You know what I mean? Have to go back to go forward. It is what it is. Sometimes it's like that. You know better. That's what I hear. You know better. That's what that's what they are saying. Like, you know better. You know better. You know damn well that you can do this. You can do this. You got this. You don't need to be bitter. You don't need to be lonely. You don't need to be spiteful. None of that. You don't need to distract yourself. You just need to listen. Like, we've done this before. Went through, healing. It doesn't stop. It does not stop. And it's ugly. It goes up and down, and you think you're fine, and then you're not. Like, it is what it is. It's a part of the motions. You just gotta take a couple steps back. Moving too fast. So we got karmic relationships. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Ooh, I would love a clarifier on that. Yeah. So what's this karmic relationship? All right off the top again. So clarifier on this karmic relationship situation. Okay, so we got the karmic relationship here. So I feel like we're jumping right into the next conversation. You did get the 7 of Pentacles right after. The King of Swords. Justice. And the Hermit. Those of us who don't know what a karmic relationship is, that is a relationship that it's exactly what it sounds like, karma. It is your karma. And this person they usually take you away from your life purpose and your path and I feel like that's why Spirit said you know better, because I feel like there is or was a karmic relationship, whether you or your person, the person you're thinking about, and because it failed. The thing is, we don't always recognize karmic relationships, soulmates, twin flames. We don't always recognize it right away. And I feel like you or your person felt like they failed. They failed with that. And that's why things have become so stale, so stagnant, so slow. So, you know what? It is what it is. And of course, the days are just going to feel like they're all clumped together because you feel like you failed and you've given up. It is what it is. So we also got the King of Swords, Justice, and Hermit. You or them, very, I heard arrogant. And it's just like I said with that Four of Swords, you're kind of in the, it is what it is, whatever. And that's not always a healthy place to be. And you kind of feel like we feel like there's some kind of like justice in behaving this way. There's some kind of justice in behaving this way, and some kind of justice in saying, you know what, I'ma just be focused on me, and only me can please me, and that's true. Only you can make you happy. But you need to understand that we experience this human life, and we gain certain wisdom and have awakenings, and if it wasn't for other people, for relationships that we build, for relationships that we maintain, for relationships that we let go, either way, you have to put yourself out there and make yourself vulnerable. It is what it is. There's that scary word, make yourself vulnerable, because just being all in your head and in your, and you know what, I got me, and I'll do it myself, and I don't need to talk to nobody, that's going to like drive you insane. It's going to slowly, there is going to be no justice in that, even though you think that because you failed at this karmic relationship, which is, it was supposed to fail, because karmic relationships are not supposed to last. If they do, it's going to take you off purpose, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to go off path. It was meant to fail. That's fine. Or it is meant to fail. Whether if you're thinking, oh, this person might be my karmic, well, it's meant to fail. Or if your person went to somebody else, why are you with them and not like, what, I am everything that you deserve. And it's like they might be in that phase of just like they don't even see that karmic relationship, or you don't even see that is a karmic relationship, and is taking you completely off path. There is no justice in that, in acting this way. So that is the message I got for you guys. I do want to do one little closer with these beautiful cards, just to see what else Spirit goes to say. This is crazy. One fell here. All right. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. And you have, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life. We create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads you. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this gave you some insight. If you want a more in-depth reading, then please let me know. I am always available for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it.